conversation later in the program. In the meantime, it has been 1 week now that the report was handed in by Robert Mueller. There have been reports that the investigation, that the full report is 300 pages. My understanding is that if it were 300 pages, including all of the actual elements of evidence, that would be rather small. Just from, casual conversations I've had with people who've been involved in these type of investigations. So we don't really know. And after a week, there does not seem to be a plan as to what Congress will be able to see. Within a couple of days, I think the deadlines for both the Senate, or particularly the House, Gerald Nadler of the Judiciary Committee has demanded it. I suspect that they will be going to court within a week or so to attempt to force the Attorney General to give that report to members of Congress. I think we went through exactly the same thing with Watergate. Wasn't that the case? That the Nixon administration was forced to hand over the report? I seem to remember.
After arguing executive privilege?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, we've been down this road before. Again, the White House could be just refusing to release the report because they want to maintain some type of executive privilege to protect the institution of the presidency. It could be, for future presidents. It could be because they also think politically it makes the Democrats stick their neck out a little bit. I guess if there's, nothing in the report that it's completely exculpatory for Donald Trump. Or it could be that there are certain things in there that they think might be problematic to the narrative that they're building. We don't know. And like I say, we'll probably see court cases coming in the future. However, with all this said about the report, this is, I think, Fox and Friends comes up with the most interesting take as to why we might not want to see the report.
And by the way, the headlines really are so negative. On a positive story for the president, they can't handle it because 300 pages are coming out soon. Here it is. The Huffington Post, the Mueller report is hundreds of pages long, which raises the question, how accurate can a 4-page summary be? You never heard of summarizing? New York Times says Mueller report exceeds 300 pages, raising questions about the 4-page summary. Like what questions? That it's not for 300 pages? And Mueller's report on Russia and Trump is more than 300 pages long. That's what we all knew that ahead of time.
And Brian, like you said, the summary thing, everyone is probably thankful. We don't have to read 300 pages. We all will probably, but you at home, you're probably not going to sit down and read 300 pages. You want the summary.
I have a confession. I never read the Odyssey. I only read the Monarch notes. I still got a very good, I got a very good grade.
Passing.
Yeah.
Passing.
I love the fact that she says we will probably. I am willing to bet that no one on that couch will read the 300 pages.
Reading's for nerds.
I just don't think that's going to happen.
I don't even know who I'd bet on.
I would bet on the couch for having a better chance of reading that 300-page report.
Because he's a friggin' historian.
Oh, is that right?
Read his books, yes.
I did not know that.
Extensively on Islam and the barbarous pirates.
He often has a co-writer, but
what does that mean?
That never hurts. All right, well, listen, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Ben Dixon from the Benjamin Dixon will be joining us. Benjamin Dixon.